Hello, it's Rob Armitage from Team Armitage. Today I want to give a brief talk on buying a house. If you're out there and you're a first-time buyer or you haven't bought a house in a long time, it's an intimidating process, but it doesn't need to be. It's frankly a very straightforward step-by-step process when you've been doing it for as long as I have. Step one, get yourself pre-approved. Contact your lender, contact a mortgage broker, contact us. We have great referrals for you. You want to get a firm commitment from somebody. You want somebody to say, hey, based on your income and what have you, this is what we will lend you. Then do up your own budget. Regardless of what the bank says you can afford or the lender says you can afford, make sure you're going to be comfortable carrying those payments. Because of course you've got mortgage, property taxes, insurance, utilities, food, what have you. Base your decision on what you think is realistic for you. So that is step one, getting yourself pre-approved. Step two, get a realtor. You want to get someone to represent and protect your interest. You want someone to walk you through the process, frankly, to speed the whole process up. It's not that difficult, again, when you're experienced and you've been doing it for a while. What should you do to pick a realtor? Get some referrals. That's where the bulk of my business comes from. It's my past clients referring me out to other people. We do well, we make a great effort, we represent our people well. They think well of us and they're going to have to refer us out to other people. But don't just take your friend's word for it or what have you. Meet and interview these realtors. Maybe you want to meet and interview 2 or 3. I'm happy to compete for business. I'm happy to meet with people. You want to make sure you're going to be comfortable working with that realtor. Ask them some questions, make sure they're knowledgeable, and it's just going to make the process that much easier for you. And what should you really consider when you're looking for a house? For me, it's always location. Yes, price matters, but location to me matters more. I would rather see you take a lesser house in a better location than a nicer house in a lesser location. We can always improve a house. Obviously we can't change where the house is. And that's going to matter going forward. So you decide on your location, you decide on what you need, you've already confirmed your budget, and then you start looking. Sometimes it takes 3 houses, sometimes it takes 30 houses or more, but that's all part of the process. You identify where you want to be, the style you want, your budget. Okay, we start going through some homes. Then at some point, the right one comes up. What do you do then? Again, that's when it can feel very overwhelming. It can be a very emotional process. My purpose is to make it a business process. I break it down to business for you. I'm not a home inspector, but I've been through enough homes. I can speak to wiring, plumbing, roofs, mechanicals, windows, but I want you to secure that property in a perfect world with the condition of a home inspection. So really the offer process, and this is something to go over more in depth in person or over the phone or what have you. The agreement of purchase and sale is a standard document, but all we're negotiating is the purchase price, the closing date, any chattels that might remain, and those conditions. I want you to have inserted within your offer a condition of inspection and a condition of a firm mortgage commitment. So you've got the property if you want it, you've got an out if things don't work well. When you do an inspection, it's not a pass-fail. It's you getting a report from this inspector satisfactory to you in your sole and absolute discretion. So if something comes up you're not happy with and the seller can't or won't fix it or remedy it, you've got an out. And then most importantly, yes, you know what you're pre-approved for, but that house needs to appraise to the purchase price. That's what the bank is going to give you. So if you pay $400,000 for a house, $400,000 for a house, and the bank appraises it at less than that, you'd have to make up that shortfall. So it's nice to have that out. It's nice to have that protection, if you will. And that's basically it. So you find the right realtor, you find the right house, you do your inspection, you get your firm mortgage commitment, you're happy. That's it. You remove those conditions and you've bought it, pending the completion date. Or you don't, and you walk away, and your deposit, which is refundable back to you, no penalty, no interest. The final step, of course, is a lawyer. Property has to close. It's a fairly straightforward process, but it's still something you want a qualified person representing you and again protecting your interest. They make sure that title is free and clear prior to closing on it and putting you on title. But that is the final step. When your lawyer closes a transaction for you, the seller comes off title, you go on title, and congratulations, it's your house. So again, I think this year is going to be a great time to buy. Call, text, or message. As much as I want to keep this brief for this purpose, there's a lot to talk about when you're considering buying or investing in real estate. As always, call, text, or message. We would love to hear from you. I'd love to sit down face-to-face or over a video call to answer any questions you might have. You can reach us through our website, through our email, through Instagram, through Facebook. We are out there waiting for you. And as always, stay safe and make it a great day. Thank you.